EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers.
And now, faithful, please welcome to the field your 2026 San Francisco 49ers. KryoSheet to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Santa Clara. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Brock Purdy leading this 49ers offense out for the last pick in the draft to his 5th season in the NFL.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. 17 yards through the air on the first play of the game.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll let one go deep for Kirk.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Figure out how to do this stupid extra point.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point.
Look, yeah, I do that. Yeah, and then. See,
And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
I got it. My
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Third season for Caleb Williams with the Bears. Greg, the #1 overall pick in 2024, took a huge step forward a season ago.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
2 on the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 38 yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Swift. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
Williams pass complete to Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after.
I don't know. I don't know. So hopefully I'll get views for us going, hey, why do you keep shanking those fucking extra points? Like I said, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
KryoSheet to kick off for Chicago.
All right. Well said.
All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Bro, what are you doing?
Automatic first down.
Okay. I'll be playing this game.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Off balance throw. It's complete. Through the middle of the field.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon.
What is wrong? I don't know, bro. I don't know. What happened? When did they change that shit?
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
Ouch.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Swift, the ball carrier.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Gain of 12.
Mike, that's a great run from Swift, and he's really found a home in this Chicago offense. He's just a great fit for Ben Johnson and the way he wants to build it. Over 1,000 yards for just the second time in his career a season ago, and just kind of feels like now he's starting to find his prime.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On play action, here's Purdy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And 3rd down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
3rd down. Purdy. Over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They will run it over center with Swift.
Number 4, DeAndre Swift. Ray Greenlaw on the tackle. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now, how about this? It's a fake. They try to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
At the 13-yard line.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Broncos back to work on offense, and they traded for, in March of 2026, Jalen Waddle, part of that team. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers.
In
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. It's second down.
Leads to second and
He
10.
decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Well,
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Oh, the ball's out. Looks like the
bullshit. That was in my
They
hand.
did. Chicago
What are you talking
Bulls.
about?
The defense comes up with a play
that's
in the
such
red zone.
stupid
Those active
shit,
hands
bro.
get to the quarterback,
It was in my
knock it
hand.
out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from
I
time
didn't
to
see
time
that.
down here
I
when
saw
an
that.
offense
It
is
was in my
operating
fucking
in the
hand.
red
It was
zone. The
on
field
my
shrinks,
back.
coverage
And
gets a
then all
little
of a
bit
sudden the
tighter.
ball-
Quarterbacks tend to
and it's
hold
like,
the ball
oh.
a little too long.
And then he
that's
goes
exactly
over
what
and
came
grabs the
back
ball.
to bite
Like
him right
it was
here.
in my, it was on top of me. It was right. It was in my possession as far as I could see that. Dude, you don't understand.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw, it's Williams. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I've seen
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He gets this complete to Burton.
That was such
And they will bring
bullshit.
him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Off play action. Here's Williams.
Oh, shit.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Luther Burton, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Let's give credit to this secondary because they tightened things up. On the previous throw, they gave up a big chunk play. So what's the offense going to do? They're going to come out and test you again. In the NFL, if you show weakness, you better fix it real quick. And in this case, that's exactly what they did.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 6.
So,
Set
halftime
up
here out west.
halftime.
Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is
Kick
underway.
out of bounds. Kicking team.
Yeah.
Automatic first down.
It'll be first down and 10. play fake. Now Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with Swift. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT.
Let's go. You don't even try to get it.
And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. It's complete to Evans. He's close to a first down to gain it.
Why does I keep fucking doing that?
Catch on first down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down.
Okay, why is it? Oh, my God.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Off the play fake, Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Rome Odunze was the intended receiver.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, here's Swift.
Number 4, DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down.
So fourth down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away. They try to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
I think it's safe to say that is not how they drew it up. I don't think that's how they envisioned that one going. I don't mind the aggressive play call, but if you're going to fake it, you better execute it a lot better than that.
As the 49ers go back out on offense, we take a look at the defensive coordinator trying to stop them. His guys are going to come up with a stop in this tie game. He was trying to hook up with Debo. And it'll bring up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
First and 10 now.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that.
And the 49er first down.
Play action now. Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
He'll go play action. Purdy. This one caught left side by Evans.
I don't know why they keep doing that.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The 49er.
And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game.
I didn't tell you. They said
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 3.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A massive play here. Late tie game, third down. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
Makes the score Niners 19, Bears 12.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. On first down, they give it right back to Swift. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A run with Swift. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Swift. Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
And he missed it. A critical error in the closing stages of the 4th. They don't go for the 2. They go for 1 and miss, and they remain down by a point.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The ball carrier. Kyler Gordon on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll drop to throw.
Okay, why was he
Can't get rid of
like,
it, and
got
he's
right
taken
the
down.
fuck in my way? I
He
love
has to
that.
do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is set. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
I can just collect the win right now.
So a win here for the 49ers. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Although I think this week, so you notice that? I had 108.1 QB rating.